What happened, Dan?
Right, let's try this out. Right. Come on, sit up straight.
Where are you?
Sit up straight. Oh, are you okay? Are you comfortable? What's the matter with you?
Well, I can't, look, my knees.
Just sit up straight. Use your core.
Well, Happy New Year, Dan.
Hello, Lance. Happy New Year.
Goodness me.
Happy New Year, viewers.
Yeah, Dan Allen, everybody.
Yeah, Lance Harris, everybody. The
Do you remember
Cornish
us?
Coley. Although, before we start, notice about the Cornish Coley, forget the fact that he got a ton the other day. Apart from that, his form has gone the same way as yours.
And I'm about 40 years older than
Yeah,
he
I'm
is.
surprised they're still picking him.
Yeah,
But then,
I know.
you know, I suppose he got a ton. I suppose a stop clock is
He's
right
a bit
twice
like
a day.
living
Anyway,
on past glories.
absolutely.
That was the way it was.
Anyway, Coley, carry on. Sorry to have butted in.
We're back in a new set, everybody, and you know the bans have been lifted, so we're here. Dan and I happy to do another, and why not?
And why not?
And we'll be doing a series of these through the year to keep us entertained.
Yeah, I think we'd get about 3 out. What do you think?
Sun's out.
Yeah.
We've come out of hibernation, and you know we're here to entertain. Hopefully, we're going to talk about Sanderson Cricket Club. Oddly,
That's a good idea, yes. And why not? I mean, what else are we going to talk about? Yeah, yes, on the Cricket Club. Well, it's where are we? We're sort of end of Feb. We've got our AGM next week.
yes.
And then we'll be into sort of pre-season prep.
Well,
Nets have started.
Nets have started.
I'm going along to do some filming at Nets shortly, either tonight or next week. So
Man in the field.
your man in the field will have some videos of you know who's new and who's gone and how good people
I don't know
look.
if anybody new was turning up. Anything
I just don't know. I mean, I've heard there's 1 or 2 newbies, but
Yeah.
you know, I really don't know.
Okay. From the view from my window, a couple of the chaps have been out already doing some good work on the ground.
Oh, good. Yes.
So outfield's being cut. There was some prep done on the square last week.
Any rolling yet?
I haven't seen that.
Because I'll need to get out there and start doing some rolling.
Yeah.
I do a lot of pre-season rolling.
No doubt the sawmill will look pristine.
I hope so. Yes. Yes. It's probably been too wet to roll. Actually,
Yeah.
It's been very, very wet. I mean, we haven't played enough golf.
I don't know if you
Very
know,
soggy up there.
viewers from the southern hemisphere, we've had a deluge here for the last 4 months, haven't we? of
Well,
rain,
it's just been sort of depressing, isn't it?
Miserable.
It's been murky
murky.
and
To the point that Dan
drizzly.
and I haven't seen each other since.
No, well, I
Christmas.
mean, every cloud has a silver lining. Was it Christmas? We last saw each other?
Yeah. But so we're back, folks,
Yes.
and we'll serve up the same old drivel that we've tried to
Well, I hope so.
entertain with, and it's down to you, the viewer, to keep us enthused.
On our toes.
Yes.
Enthused, yes, yes.
And send in some of your ideas. Let's even ring something out.
Yeah, we always ask for things. But
It must be because
I don't
we're
think it-
serving up what they want.
it can only be that. Yeah.
Yes. So, welcome back, viewers. Good to see you. Dan, come and join us in the studio.
Wait until I've sat down.
No, but I'm teeing you up. It's like the Parkinson show. People will know the sawmill is a beautiful ground.
The old sawmill. Reminds me, talking of which, this year is our 100th year of playing cricket at the sawmill.
It's
Not our 100th year playing at the sawmill.
Between us.
But Hainsey.
Yeah.
Anyway, so 100 years at the sawmill.
I
It
know.
was bought in 1924, I believe, by Harley Sherlock's father, so Tommy Sherlock's dad, Patrick Sherlock's grandfather. And it was just a field, and they then worked on it and sort of flattened it out a bit and turned it into a cricket field. Cultivated it, and the first game was played in 1926. And so,
So 99 years.
no. This is the 100th year, if you think about it.
Okay.
Should we do a count up?
But you said it started in 1924.
No.
the
Bought
first
in
game was
24.
26.
The first game was 26.
So
So
that's-
therefore, the 100th game will be in
26.
25.
Yeah. What the viewers will know is, of course, it's a beautiful ground,
Yes, it's a lovely ground.
and we've established that much. And the pavilion it's traditional. It's also it sits beautifully, snuggled in against those trees and backdrop.
Yeah.
What I love, one of the things I've always loved about playing cricket.
Best bar in cricket.
Okay, we'll come back to that in a moment.
It's not,
but it's the
good.
changing rooms.
Yes.
Now, there's a bit of science that goes with it. I always changed in the same place.
Yes, same here.
You had one. My slot was straight in the door. The bench
left.
was there.
Yeah.
I was there. That was me.
I was in the far opposite corner, the
Yes.
far right corner from the door.
So, whilst we had lovely changing rooms and the showers in the back, we've played in some ropey, dodgy ones as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. One I like to say ones with charm,
Character.
character.
I remember the great coup where Spivey asked us,
Yes.
should he remain captain, and everybody looked at the floor. That was away at,
I think it was not Chelsea.
I want to say Egham.
It could have been Egham. It was that way.
But it was
I
the
don't think it
smallest
Egham. I think
changing
it
room.
was, yeah.
And we had this situation where we weren't playing well. It was the ones, do you remember? And
It was the one near just south of Epsom. What's that?
Newdigate.
No. Just south of Epsom.
Winners.
Between Epsom and Leatherhead.
Didcot.
No. They're big.
Swindon.
They're a big Premier club now. They're a Premiership club.
That's not the point.
No, you're
the
right.
point
You're
is, we're all in this very tiny changing room, galvanised roof and all that.
Yeah.
And, our captain looked around and said, look, we've lost.
It had a terrible
6
season. We'd had a terrible season. We were
Said-
all responsible.
Who wants me to continue?
We all just looked at our shoes.
And the point is, when you look down, you hit somebody's head because the change room was so blinking small. You were stepping over human beings
Yeah.
and a box that might
Yeah.
be strewn on the floor. That was an interesting change room.
It was, and but postscript, because basically he after being greeted with stunned silence and sort of
Deafening silence.
deafening silence and bowed heads, he then sort of said, "Right, that's it. I'm off."
And what happened to the rest of our season?
Well, Andy
Yes.
took over the captaincy, and the last 3 games we won. We won, and we ended up sort of mid-table or something,
right.
or certainly
Man
survived.
alive. We were inspired by that changing
Happy days.
room. Great days. I can't remember. So when I played in Cornwall, generally the facilities were damn good. Camborne, where I played, was beautiful. Before I played for Camborne, South Crofty Cricket Club,
Right.
the mine, the tin mine that I grew up
Oh,
under.
Crofty Tin Mine. Yeah.
We had a shed, a wooden garden shed, and you had to change in shuttle
Yeah.
because you couldn't get 11 blokes in there at that time, and you get 5 or 6. And if it was raining, oh my God, it was a run for your lives type situation. So they were good days.
Well, I had what's similar. I played at a. This is when I was a kid back in Leicestershire. We played in against a village called Gumley, and Gumley was
No,
in,
that's
the,
a
in the middle.
blues pianist, isn't
No,
it?
it was in the middle of nowhere, and it's got the ground is quite a small ground, and it obviously in the war there must have had there's big craters around the ground, so it would have been where the
Oh, right.
German bombers would have been
Yeah,
coming back from bombing Coventry or something, and then they dumped their
to
stuff.
get home.
So it's sort of pockmarked with these huge, great craters around the ground, but there's just enough room for a ground. And the road goes from sort of mid on through Square Leg, and the
Sure, you
changing
weren't
room.
playing on a roundabout.
No, and the changing room was the other side of the road, and it was tiny, and it didn't have any facilities at all. But it was it was wonderful. The proper village cricket.
Yeah.
Gumley Cricket Club. That's a good
Still
place.
going, maybe?
Farmers. And actually, do you remember? I always used to talk about this guy whose name was the best spoonerism ever. Chap called Dennis Pickering. Dennis with one N. And now you do the spoonerism of that.
Okay. For another time.
Yeah. Dennis
your own
Pickering, bloody good cricketer, farmer. You see, these strong lads. Yeah. So Dennis, if you're out there, and I think his nickname, which was the spoonerism there, which we won't mention. I think, to my knowledge, that's still his nickname to this very day.
Yeah, it's too good not to be.
It's too good not to be. Yeah.
It would be good to have the viewer, post esoteric cricket grounds that you've
Yes,
played on, because
absolutely.
we've all played on ones where it's been a bit odd for some reason.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any others that I've been on, but going back to South Crofty, our ground was square,
Right.
It wasn't. We didn't have a boundary that came in.
Right, just
it
a square.
Followed two parallel lines and longer grass for the boundary, and then the bottom. I think we put out a few, markers, and that was it, and a rope up the top. But yeah, they were. There's some beautiful grounds around, but some funny ones too.
Absolutely, yeah. But character, you see, that's what village cricket's all about, and that's what certainly anyone who sort of most people that play outside of the UK really don't tend to experience that. And a lot of grounds here are very small, but the cricket you get from a small ground is just wonderful.
One of my favourite grounds, local viewers might know, is Grub Street.
Merstham.
Oxted?
Yes, you're quite right. Oxted and Limpsfield. It's there.
I love that little ground.
Second ground, yes. It was the old British Legion.
The British Legion next to it. Yeah. Small, for a little
Limpsfield
hitter.
chart.
Yeah, very lovely.
Beautiful.
So yes, be keen to know what your favourite grounds are that aren't, pristine and...
And I was going to say, at the Royal British Legion, which is the clubhouse or the bar at the Limpsfield ground, you can't wear a hat inside. You have to take your hat off before you go in, and they get because quite rightly
so.
But so everyone traipses in after tea, and it's always someone behind the bar. Hats off, please. Hats off. So you go in with your cap on, and you
can you imagine saying to people, no mobile phones in the clubhouse?
Yeah, blimey.
You wouldn't have any membership nowadays, would you? Bloody hell.
No, because you wouldn't be able to ring them up.
They wouldn't know what game they're in, or
anyway, we've drifted into something.
We've been to, but that was good.
Yeah,
tell us your grounds.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, we're not finished yet.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
No, I know. That's right.
Yeah.
I think one thing I've noticed, Dan, over the years is the changing face of hairstyles, and our own. In fact, we'll come to that in a moment, but you're playing a team of fellas, and between us all, you've got a range of hairstyles, cuts, colours, and styles.
Absolutely, yeah. No, you do get some magnificent
notables at our club.
I mean, obviously Pulfers.
Oh yeah,
the Buffon, our Sunday captain, with that luxurious mane. It really is absolutely magnificent.
I know, and I've examined it up close. He doesn't know
definitely.
this.
No, I've done it too. He doesn't know. Yeah, I'm playing golf with him as well. Is good.
There's because he doesn't wear a cap.
Absolutely,
and you get the windswept coastal look.
It's lovely.
Yeah, it is. But there's two things about his hair that I love. One is the colour and the changes through the seasons.
Yes.
He's like an old oak tree.
Yeah.
He's a yeoman of the cricket club. But the other thing about Pulford's hair is the thickness and the density. It's magnificent.
It's a luxurious mane. It honestly, it's. I mean, a Lion King would be proud.
That's right. That's right. He's the Daktari. What's that?
Daktari worked. Yeah. Oh, Clarence,
the cross-eyed lion.
No, that's not Pulfers. No, he was a mangy old beast. Sorry. No. It's definitely the wrong.
But even when Pulfers has his haircut, he's still got this huge thatch up there. And
of course, that's why he refuses to wear a helmet. He never wears a helmet. Never wears a helmet.
He shows off.
Well, I don't even get one that can go over the mane.
He'd look like Peter Purvis in the Wacky Races.
So Sunday teams that come and play against us, bring a really fast bowler. Let's see if we can force Pulfers into a helmet. Yeah,
I think even if he had a number 1 all over, it'd still look good.
Definitely,
because he's got so much density up there.
Absolutely. Now, talking of colour. Yes. I'm going into Derek, of course.
Oh yeah,
because you said about the colours change through the season.
Yeah,
and Dell. Now you all know Dell, our Sunday county player, hard-hitting middle-order batsman,
pinch-hitting finisher.
General cricket tragic. But Derek's watch his hair colour. That does change with the seasons, and it's he denies completely that he puts something in.
Lemon. You've accused him previously of squeezing a lemon over his head,
or putting something in it. Yeah, because you couldn't keep it that sort of slightly
it's radiant.
strawy.
There's a effervescence
sandy,
about
strawy
Yeah.
grey, and yeah, he won't have anything. He says no. I've never put anything in.
Well, you know, I saw him last week actually, and it's it's a mousy colour.
Yeah.
But come
Mousy.
June.
Oh, it's
He looks like Dolly Parton in June, doesn't he?
I noticed that.
And his hair is all.
Hair as well. Oh,
Del.
lovely.
Yeah, indeed. Who else at the club then who's known
Well,
for their hair?
you were talking about Ryan Sidebottom.
Oh yes, you know,
Who's-
England and Yorkshire.
Yeah, and but of course we have our very own. We have our very own Ryan Sidebottom lookalike
Who's-
the Viking Weasley.
Oh, of course.
Max, and
Yes.
you know, who's a wonderful cricketer. I think he's just had a year at Whitgift School, so I'm interested to see what he comes out like. But wonderful cricketer and a most magnificent. You know,
Well, he's got a
lovely
mane as
red
well,
hair.
but it's
very Ryan Sidebottom.
different to Pulford's. Pulford's is thick but
Max's is very long.
yeah, I know.
Very
But
long.
Max has got a liberality to it and a freedom,
Liberality.
a freedom
Very good,
to
very
his.
good.
And
Oh, you've left your phone on. He's left his phone
It happens
on.
every
You need
season.
to get it?
this could be big.
It won't be.
That flowing mane,
No,
and of
exactly,
course,
flowing.
his bowling style just
He
exaggerates
and
the whole
it's
thing.
rather amazing. This is the interesting fact, I think. I don't think he knows who Ryan Sidebottom is. So and if that's true,
Yeah.
then it's quite amazing that young Max should be a left arm over,
Yeah, nice.
swing bowler like
Yeah.
Ryan Sidebottom with a very similar
Indeed.
haircut. Now we need to find out if he actually knows who Ryan Sidebottom is, or whether he's just sort of picked it up through osmosis or something.
Indeed.
Because it's a remarkable coincidence.
Do you think he
doesn't
knows who Ron Weasley is?
the Viking Weasley? I would have thought so. Yeah, I'd have thought
He's
so.
of that age.
He's that age. Yeah, he'll know a bit of Harry Potter, I'm sure.
Yeah.
From when he was a kid.
Who else? Well, of course, your own story.
Well, yes, my wonderful mane of hair.
Whoa! Where did that come
Which,
from?
of course, now my last haircut was, I think, 29 years ago in Earlsfield, where I was
black and
living
white.
with my wife at the time, and before moving in here. And there's a barber's, and she said, "Oh, you need to get your haircut." Okay, so I trotted off, went into this barber's, and there's a beautiful picture, sat down, beautiful picture. Framed picture of Cary Grant on the wall,
what a head of hair.
yeah, exactly. And the girl she came up to me and said, yeah, what can I do for you? I said, I'd like a Cary Grant thing. And she said, oh, I don't know that one. So I pointed at it, and she looked at it, looked at me, and said, oh, give it a go. And she slipped away for about 15 seconds.
Yes, that wasn't rehearsed either.
And I said, oh, thank you very much. I said, well, how much is that? And she looked back at me, looked down, and said, "Oh, just call it a $5." And I've never had my hair cut since. Yeah, Lisa, my wife, does it with some some shears.
Spoons.
Yeah, I don't know what they are, but anyway, yeah, that seems to work. Good. No, hair's a
great one because it's universal. Every cricket club will have.
We've all got it. Some more than others. Yeah.
Hair Care Bear bunch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Splendid.
Nice
Good.
one. Oh, rough guide.
What are you doing, Lance? You've
Sorry,
gone. What are you doing?
Well, I'm just here, everybody. Look at this. Look at this magnificent record display. And by the way, viewer, every one of them is in its own sheath. So look, if I pull one out, this is the.
Oh no, that's rubbish. Don't go that out. Find a nice one.
Okay. Well, look. What's this? King Crimson.
King Crimson. I love
Discipline.
King Crimson. I love King Crimson. That's one of
Should we do some album of the week stuff?
No. But yeah, King Crimson. That's that red King Crimson.
Yeah.
Great album, people. Absolutely bonkers. Robert Fripp there, Mr.
Toya
Wilcox.
Toya Wilcox.
Yeah, there he is. Bill Bruford. Yeah.
I'll put this in.
Oh no! You put it in the right place. No. These are all properly ordered.
This is
anyone that's got a sizable record collection is a complete.
This is his anal
twat,
passage.
Anal passage.
Look at this. Before we go, look at this. You won't see this, but we've got a woman down here. No, we haven't. He's got a library of rock-related books. Look at this. The greatest rock discography.
Discography.
I tell you what, there's a film you and I enjoy. It's
What's
called
that?
School of Rock. Jack Black.
Yes.
And there's the
Love School of
There's
Rock.
the Blackboard scene.
Yeah.
And it's got the history of rock.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's damn
It's wonderful.
accurate.
Now, interesting you mentioned that, and this is complete unrehearsed, as everything is. But Corky, Gordon Buller, who's one of our,
Codgers.
old codgers, good golfer. Corky he's an advisor to businesses, and one of these businesses is a thing called Rock Steady. And basically, the guy that founded it when he was watching School of Rock, he thought, I could do that. So he started up a business which does that. And now he's just...
Does what?
Does teaching
rock.
kids how to music through sort of rock instruments, guitar and drums and bass, exactly like Jack Black in School of Rock. And it's been a huge success.
Schneebly.
He's just Mr. Schneebly. He's just sold it for squillions.
No.
And this is the fact that I love. That business, which is called Rocksteady, I think it's called Rocksteady. It's the biggest employer of musicians in the country.
OMG.
There you go.
That's something.
So
Just as a footnote to that, I was involved with a fella who was connected to the music industry, and he planted in-house records in prisons. It was fantastic. Teaching prisoners who were on the verges of, struggling.
Well, it's
with
the same
challenges.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I wonder if Rocksteady have gone into prisons because it'd be a great idea.
It was, something that turned these fellas around and ladies,
absolutely.
and through the medium of music, and in a way that it rescued you, Dan, from the mean streets of Great Glen.
Exactly, and now Croydon. Yeah.
And then Croydon.
But I was going to Croydon a lot because there's a nice little record shop in Croydon, 101 Records, where I buy some of this rubbish from. And there's some others around. I love hunting in record shops.
There's I don't know.
Crate digging, as they call it.
Crate
digging.
Crate.
You get crates on the floor to go through. So,
there's a place, ale house on Warlingham Green now.
Yes, they've got
And
a
at
little
the back,
vinyl.
they've got a vinyl collection.
They've got and you can buy them.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, it's a nice.
We could go up there and get free booze if we say their name.
Yes.
They're called Ales on the Green.
They do. Ale on the Green.
Yeah.
And it's cracking. It's one of these micro
pubs. I've been there. It's damn good.
I've been there.
They serve lemonade, so I'm all right.
Yeah.
And lager.
We should go up there.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do a...
Now?
Come on.
Yeah, let's go. Bye, viewers. See you next time.
Oh, yeah, we have to do this.
Oh, yeah, no, we've got to do that. Well, look, the camera's up here.
Whatever that means.
Whatever that means. Yeah, so, yeah.
Yes, viewers.
We'll see you soon. And yeah, nets soon. It's all happening.
Yeah.
Little videos going out.
Like evenings.
Starting. Yes.
What can go wrong?
Fabulous. 2025 is here.
The numbers are going to go up this year, Dan. I can feel it.
We might get a second viewer.
For a week.
Yeah. But anyway, lovely to see you all again.
See you, folks.
See you soon. Cheers.